You've no doubt heard it before: it's not what you know, it's who you know. Or maybe, the secret to success is persistence. Unfortunately, a lot of so-called advice from people who aren't successful themselves isn't really that helpful or realistic, and that goes double for any piece of advice given by someone who's unsuccessful. Hi, I am Leah, and here are 5 pieces of bad advice that unsuccessful people give you, plus better ideas on how to go about things instead. Number 1. Follow your passion. Have you ever heard someone tell you to follow your passion when it comes to pursuing a career or starting a business? While it's certainly important to be passionate about what you do, the truth is that this advice is often overrated and can even be harmful. The problem with following your passion is that it can leave you feeling unmotivated if you don't have any real direction or purpose behind it. It may also lead to unrealistic expectations and pressure to reach an unattainable goal. Furthermore, it can make it difficult to find satisfaction in your work if you don't know how to achieve success or how to measure it. Rather than following your passion blindly, it's important to take a more practical approach. You should think carefully about the skills and resources you possess, and identify opportunities that align with those qualities. This will give you a much better chance of achieving success, while still allowing you to do something you enjoy. It's also important to remember that success isn't always defined by money or fame. Instead, it could mean living a comfortable life where you get to use your talents and skills on a daily basis. As long as you're doing something meaningful and are able to support yourself financially, then you can consider yourself successful. At the end of the day, success is personal and should be approached as such. Don't let anyone tell you that you need to follow your passion at all costs. Instead, use it as a tool to help you focus on the bigger picture and set achievable goals. Number 2. Do what you love and the money will follow. Many people give out advice with the best of intentions, but sometimes the advice they give is not very helpful. Unsuccessful people may offer advice that can actually lead you down a path away from success. The piece of advice, do what you love and the money will follow, is an example. Yes, it sounds nice and easy to do what you love and the money will follow, but this couldn't be further from the truth in today's society where everyone has so many opportunities available to them at once. The reality is that many people who work at their passions still struggle financially because they are constantly juggling multiple jobs to make ends meet while also trying to advance their passion project on the side or find time for it when possible. On top of this, those who work at their passions often have long hours without overtime pay or benefits, which means if anything goes wrong in their lives, car accident, sudden illness, then their entire income source disappears for an indefinite amount of time. Number 3. Be an expert in your field. It's no secret that successful people often receive well-meaning advice from those who are not so successful. It can be difficult to differentiate between the helpful advice and the bad advice. Unfortunately, some of the advice given by unsuccessful people can have a negative impact on your life and success. Here are 5 pieces of advice that you should avoid if you want to become an expert in your field. 1. Don't take risks. Unsuccessful people may tell you to play it safe and stick to what you know. While it's important to be careful when taking risks is actually an essential part of becoming an expert in any field. Taking risks can help you grow and learn more, as long as you are calculated in your risk-taking. 2. Don't ask questions. Asking questions is key to learning new skills and becoming an expert in your field. Unsuccessful people may discourage you from asking questions, but doing so could be detrimental to your progress and learning. 3. Don't invest in yourself. Unsuccessful people may tell you to save money instead of investing in yourself. Investing in yourself can help you improve your skills and make you more marketable in your chosen field. 4. Don't network. Networking with professionals in your field can help you gain more knowledge and make valuable connections that could lead to opportunities for advancement. Unsuccessful people may discourage you from networking, but it's important for becoming an expert. 5. Don't take chances. Unsuccessful people might tell you not to take chances, but taking chances is actually necessary for success in any field. Taking chances may lead to failure, but it's often necessary to reach the top. By avoiding these pieces of bad advice, you'll be able to stay focused on your goals and become an expert in your chosen field. Remember, don't be discouraged by the advice of unsuccessful people. Instead, trust your own judgment and stay determined on your path to success. Number 4. Hard work is everything. Hard work is often held up as the key to success. It's true that hard work can help you achieve your goals, but it's not the only factor in determining whether or not you'll be successful. Unfortunately, many unsuccessful people will give you the advice that hard work is everything. The problem with this advice is that it simplifies the complex process of achieving success and ignores the other factors that contribute to success, such as education, resources, networking and timing. Hard work is important, but if you neglect to consider all the other pieces, you'll likely find yourself falling short of your goal. So, if someone tells you that hard work is the only thing that matters, don't take their advice as gospel. While hard work is important, it's only one piece of the puzzle when it comes to achieving success. Be sure to factor in all of the other pieces as well in order to reach your goals. Number 5. Shoot for the stars. Are you an ambitious person who dreams big and wants to achieve your goals? If so, you may have been told by some people to shoot for the stars. While this is often said as inspirational advice, it can be a bad piece of advice given by unsuccessful people who may not have achieved the success they wanted. The truth is that shooting for the stars is often a recipe for disappointment and can make you feel like a failure when you don't reach your goal. When striving for success, it's important to set realistic goals and break them down into achievable steps. You should also strive to be the best version of yourself, rather than comparing yourself to others. When setting goals, it's important to set smaller goals that are achievable within a certain amount of time. This will help to keep you motivated and make sure that you're making progress towards your ultimate goal. Make sure that the goals are challenging but realistic and don't set yourself up for failure by shooting too high. It's also important to remember that success isn't something that happens overnight and it takes hard work, dedication and resilience to get there. Don't expect instant gratification and allow yourself time to adjust and reflect on what's working and what needs improvement. Don't get discouraged if you don't reach your goals immediately, just remember that hard work pays off in the end. By setting realistic goals, breaking them down into achievable steps and focusing on becoming the best version of yourself, you'll be well on your way to achieving your ambitions. Forget about shooting for the stars and focus on taking small steps every day towards success,